All right, everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to really dive deep. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
We're going to be looking at how our childhood experiences, way back when,
Yeah.
right? Specifically around money can totally shape our financial habits, now as adults, which is crazy when you think about it.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's this article that I read that really got me thinking about this whole idea of money blueprints and how they can low-key be influencing us even today. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's wild. And I'm curious if you had anything similar growing up that kind of shaped your view of money.
Oh, totally. For me, it was all about saving.
Oh, really?
My parents, they were all about, putting every penny away for a rainy day, which, looking back, it was a good thing, obviously. I learned the value of saving and being responsible with money. But it also kind of made me a little risk averse,
Got that.
I hesitated to invest or spend money on things that could potentially help me grow or, even enjoy life a bit more.
Yeah. It's finding that balance, right?
Yeah, exactly.
When I was a kid, we weren't super well off or anything, but my parents always emphasized enjoying the moment.
Yeah.
So we'd go on these awesome family vacations and stuff. And it taught me that money is also there to be enjoyed responsibly, of course.
Yeah, right.
But it's funny because now, I sometimes struggle with saving as much as I probably should.
It's interesting how those early experiences can have such a lasting impact. Even if they weren't explicitly teaching us about money,
Yeah, it's like osmosis or something.
Totally. It's we absorb these messages and behaviors from our surroundings.
That's so true. And this article actually talks about that, how our family dynamics play a huge role in shaping those early money blueprints. If your family was super frugal,
right,
you might be more inclined to save diligently, but maybe also develop a fear of debt.
Absolutely.
But then on the flip side, if your family was more free spending, impulse buys and stuff, might feel totally normal.
Totally. And budgeting might feel completely foreign.
Yeah. So I guess it's not really about which approach is right or wrong,
No, not at all.
It's more about recognizing how those early experiences are shaping us even now.
Exactly. It's about awareness.
Awareness, yeah.
Understanding where those beliefs and habits come from can help us make more conscious choices.
Totally. So how do we actually break free from these patterns? If we realize that maybe our childhood is kind of holding us back financially.
Well, the first step, like we said, is awareness, right?
Right.
Take a moment to think back to some vivid money-related memories from your childhood. What comes to mind? Do you think those experiences might be shaping how you handle money now? Especially when it comes to things like debt.
Ooh, debt. Yeah, that's a big one.
Right. Maybe you saw your parents struggle with credit card bills, or perhaps they instilled a deep fear of borrowing money.
Yeah, it's amazing how those early impressions can stick with you.
They really do. But once you're aware of them, you can start to challenge those old beliefs and habits.
So, what are some practical steps we can take?
Well, one thing that can be really helpful is budgeting.
Budgeting, yeah.
A lot of people hear budget and they immediately freak out.
Oh, I know.
But it doesn't have to be scary. There are actually tons of different budgeting methods out there, so you can find one that works for you.
Right. Like the 50-30-20 method, for example.
Exactly,
Right.
Where you allocate 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment.
Yeah. It's a great way to, gain control of your finances no matter what your background is.
Absolutely. And setting specific savings goals can also be really motivating.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
Instead of just saying, I want to save more, aim for something specific, like a down payment on a house or a dream vacation.
Yeah. Having a clear goal in mind can make a huge difference.
And let's not forget about the power of communication.
Ooh, communication.
Yeah, talking openly with your loved ones about finances. It can help build trust, reduce anxiety, and even help break those negative cycles,
So important. And like you said before, it's about empowering ourselves and future generations to make more informed choices.
Absolutely.
So to wrap things up, understanding our financial past is the key to making more conscious choices today. Right?
Definitely.
Now that you've all had a chance to reflect on your own experiences, what's one small step you can take this week to create a healthier relationship with money? Maybe it's finally making that budget, talking to a financial advisor, or even just having an honest conversation with your partner or family about your financial goals. Keep exploring, keep learning. And remember, you got this.
You got this.
All right, that's it for today's deep dive. See you next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.